What's up, everybody? Welcome into Group Chat Sports. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for the latest in the transfer portal, recruiting, and much more in the crazy world of college football. Today, we're talking Indiana football. Curt Cignetti and the Hoosiers getting their second commitment of this recruiting class, and it's a big one. Henry Ohlinger from the Columbus, Ohio area, a two-way player, really talented athlete, plays both sides of the football, but Indiana recruiting him to play linebacker, D.
This is a really, really talented football player. I know he visited down here where we're at in Miami multiple times over the spring, and talking to people who saw him on the visit, they comment on his size, being a great kid, but just the physical size. One of those guys that looks even better in person than he does on film. And you watch the film. Probably could play power 4 at running back as kind of a bruising back, but tremendous upside potential. And I believe Indiana's targeting him as a linebacker. We're watching the linebacker highlights here. He's got a whole separate clip for running back. But when you're a linebacker that's that good at running back, it's like seeing the holes in reverse. You kind of need vision, right? Running back, you need vision to see where the holes are. Linebacker, same thing, just the other side. That's why you see so many great running backs that become great linebackers. Ray Lewis was a linebacker in Lakeland, Florida. There's a million others. So it's something that you see, and I think this guy fits the bill with the size, fluidity, and instincts.
Yeah, I think you meant to say Ray Lewis played running back in Lakeland, Florida. You said played linebacker.
Oh, he played in both. Yeah,
he did play both. But yes, that's I think that's definitely part of the equation there. And I'll pull up his running back tape in a second, but seems like a high IQ linebacker as well, man.
Yeah, I mean, to play this many spots, Ohio football is real deal football. I don't know his level of competition here is necessarily the top, but they take football so seriously. And I think for Indiana, this is what you want. Versatility, tough, smart. I mean, this is a Big Ten player all day. And again, I go back to what I was told when he visited Miami. A lot of times these guys come on visits and coaches say, hey, he's not as big as I thought, or his body doesn't look right, because you don't know from just watching film. This guy in person, people were like, wow, he looks the part. So put him at linebacker with the athletic ability he has. You're talking about a potential NFL player. We know Indiana can develop guys. They had an outstanding defense last year. I think this guy fits right in to make an impact immediately, whether it's special teams or, situational fullback, running back, certainly a linebacker.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up his running back stuff here so you can see more of him athletically. So again, like I said, this is the second commitment of the class here for Indiana. Obviously, Coach Cignetti, he's not gonna really care to have the top rated recruiting classes. He's gonna want to get guys who fit what he wants to do. And I think Olinger, as we've seen, a real football player, I think should fit in perfectly in Bloomington.
Number 25 running back on the composite. So he's a 4-star player on the composite as a running back. He's got major offers there. And you watch his highlights. I think this is game by game, so it's not like all are just spectacular touchdowns, but you see how effective he is on a down in, down out basis. The ability to run inside. You see the lateral quickness, which I think that lateral quickness is really what's going to help him at linebacker. Plus, you see speed.
And this is what he said in regards to playing defense, or in regards to playing, basically whatever the team needs. He says, I will play wherever I'm needed. I believe each position helps me be a better player at the other position, which is what we said. And I trust my coaches to put me in the best situations to help the team win. I could feel the momentum at IU. Coach Cignetti and everyone in the building is locked in on doing the work it takes to win games and build a football powerhouse in Bloomington. So this was from Peegs.com on 247 that he was speaking to. But again, you mentioned the character. He visited Miami a couple times, and Miami coaches came away impressed with the character side of things too. So I think this is an all-around hit if you're an Indiana fan.
Yeah, and just from a physical standpoint, I see some similarities to Aiden Fisher as far as just his size. And Aiden Fisher himself was a two-way player in Virginia, more of a quarterback than a running back. But he was someone that played offense, played linebacker, and then blew up into one of the best linebackers in the Big Ten. Similar size, 6'1", 230 range. Was actually smaller out of high school than Olinger is now. So you see a path to this outstanding production.
And again, commitment number 2 for IU. He's joining Samuel Simpson, interior offensive lineman from River Falls, Wisconsin. Ranked 71 class in the country right now. You would expect to pick some guys up here at the end of spring now and into the summer as a lot of these official visits begin.
Yeah, I think Indiana's a program on the rise. You now have both Mendoza brothers. We talked about their portal class a ton on this channel. We love what they've done there, but you also got to do high school recruiting. I think this is the kind of guy you're trying to get NFL players. Yes, you want 5-star players, but getting a guy like this and then molding him into a blue chip linebacker when he's focused on that full time, I think that's the best pathway to produce NFL players. And again, go look at Aiden Fisher's high school highlights. He's playing quarterback. He's running around. He's returning kicks. He's doing a lot of things offensively. And I think that skill translated to linebacker, you'll see similar with Olinger.
Indiana fans, keep it locked here on Group Chat Sports. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We have you covered all offseason long as Coach Cignetti continues to retool this roster in hopes of repeating what we saw last year, maybe going even a little farther. So keep it locked here. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you guys soon.